You do not like Sarajevo. The streets are too narrow. The crowds are too loud. The cobblestones are uneven under your hooves. You have been in this city for 3 days. You do not like it. Your name is not recorded in any history book. You are a gray cavalry horse. 12 years old. Assigned to the Imperial Escort. Your rider's name is Lieutenant Hedge. He is 23 years old. He brushed you this morning for 40 minutes. He braided your mane with a red ribbon. He polished your bridle until it caught the light. He polished your saddle until it shone. He oiled your hooves. He checked your shoes twice. He is very nervous. You can feel it through the saddle. His hands are tight on the reins. His heels press harder than usual against your sides. You shake your head against the bit. He pulls back. You shake again. The barracks smell of hay and leather and manure. This is the smell you know. Outside the barracks it smells of people and smoke and something sharp in the air. You do not like the smell outside the barracks. The morning begins at the barracks at 9 a.m. 6 black automobiles line up behind you in the courtyard. A man in a white plumed hat climbs into the third car. His wife sits beside him. You do not look at them. You are looking at a pigeon on the courtyard wall. The pigeon looks back at you. Lieutenant Hedge turns you toward the gate. You move. The motorcade follows. The route runs along the Appel Quay. It follows the river. The crowds line both sides of the street. They wave flags. Some of them cheer. Some of them do not. You do not understand flags. You understand the noise. The noise is too much. You pull left. Lieutenant Hedge pulls right. You pull left again harder. He wins. You reach the Kumuraja Bridge. The bridge crosses the Miljacka River. You have crossed this bridge twice in the past 3 days. Both times you did not like it. The boards move under your hooves. The sound is wrong. The river is visible below through the gaps. You stop. Lieutenant Hedge kicks with both heels. You do not move. He kicks again. You take 1 step forward. Then you stop again. The motorcade behind you has stopped too. 6 black automobiles idling on the Appel Quay. A line of stopped cars stretching back along the river road. A security officer steps out of the first car. He looks at Lieutenant Hedge. Lieutenant Hedge looks at the bridge. He kicks you again. You reverse 2 steps instead. The security officer says something sharp. Lieutenant Hedge's face goes red. He dismounts. He takes your bridle in both hands. He pulls. You sit back on your haunches. He pulls harder. You sit back harder. A crowd of Sarajevo residents has gathered to watch. Some of them are laughing. A small boy points at you. His mother pulls his hand down. Lieutenant Hedge is not laughing. He is sweating through his uniform. It takes 11 minutes. 11 minutes to get a gray cavalry horse across the Kumuraja Bridge. The motorcade is 11 minutes behind schedule. The security officers are standing beside their cars with their arms crossed. You reach the other side of the bridge. You shake your whole body. The red ribbon falls out of your mane. It lands on the cobblestones. Lieutenant Hedge looks at it. He does not pick it up. He remounts. You continue along the Appel Quay. The river is on your left. The crowds are on your right. You can hear the river below the embankment wall. You have been thirsty since the barracks. You turn left toward the embankment wall. Lieutenant Hedge pulls right. You turn left harder. Your head goes down toward the water. He pulls the reins up. You resist. The crowd on the right is watching. He wins again. But it costs him 2 more minutes. The motorcade is now 13 minutes behind schedule. At 10 a.m. you are passing the central police station. A man is standing in the crowd on your right. He has something in his hand. You see his arm go back. Something flies through the air toward the third black automobile. There is a sound like the world cracking open. Smoke rises from the road behind you. You go straight up on your back legs. Lieutenant Hedge grabs your mane. He does not hold on. He slides backward over your haunches. He hits the cobblestones. You land on all 4 hooves. You stand there for a moment. Your ears are flat. Your nostrils are wide. The smoke is still rising. People are running in every direction. Lieutenant Hedge is sitting on the cobblestones. He is holding his elbow. He looks up at you. You look at him. Then you turn and walk back the way you came. Nobody stops you. Everyone is focused on the smoke. You walk past the crowd on the pavement. They part around you. Nobody reaches for your bridle. You walk at your own pace. No rider. No reins. No heels in your sides. You pass the spot where the red ribbon landed. It is still on the cobblestones. You do not stop. You walk back along the Appel Quay. The river is on your right now. You cross the Cumirija Bridge alone. It still sounds row. NG. You do it anyway. Nobody is watching the bridge now. Everyone is behind you at the smoke. You find your way back to the barracks. The stable gate is open. A groom is standing at the gate looking toward the city. He turns when he sees you. He stares. He reaches out and takes your bridle. He looks back toward the city again. Then he leads you into the stable. Your stall is at the far end. The hay is in the rack on the left side. You eat. Outside the barracks the city is loud. Shouting. Running feet on cobblestones. More automobiles. Whistles from the police. You eat. At the city hall the man in the white plumed hat is giving a speech. His hands are shaking. His wife stands beside him. An aide hands him a note about the wounded. He changes the route after the speech. He wants to visit the wounded at the hospital. Nobody tells the driver. The driver follows the original route. He turns right at the Latin Bridge. This is the wrong turn. Governor Podirek tells him to stop. The driver stops the car. He tries to reverse. The engine stalls. The car sits still outside Schiller's Delicatessen. A 19-year-old student is standing on the pavement. He was not supposed to be there. The route change put the car in front of him. He reaches into his coat. He fires twice. You eat hay in the stable. The red ribbon from your mane is still on the cobblestones of the Appel Quay. Nobody picks it up. 37 days later Austria-Hungary declares war on Serbia. The war spreads to Germany. Then France. Then Russia. Then Britain. 17 million people will die. You eat hay in the stable. You are thirsty again. Your water bucket is empty. You knock it over with your nose. It clangs against the stable floor. Nobody comes.